What's it like to get hormones in Thailand as a trans person in comparison to Western countries like the UK and the US? Getting hormones in Thailand is so easy. You can walk into any pharmacy, walk into any clinic, and pretty much just get hormones given to you as long as you pretty much ask and pay for what you want. When it comes to MTF hormones, in terms for trans women and trans feminine people, it is so easy. It would be a bit more difficult if you were a trans man, let's say accessing testosterone, because testosterone is a steroid and pretty much across the whole world it is categorized as something that needs to be prescribed, and you'd have to probably see a doctor or go to a clinic to get a prescription in order for you to actually get testosterone in Thailand. But when it comes to everything else, it's a lot more easier than any Western country. You can pretty much just walk into any pharmacy and ask for an anti-androgen, ask for estrogen, and they will give it to you. No questions asked, as long as you know what you want and you have the money to pay for it. Now, when it comes to price, it is a lot more affordable to actually get hormones in Thailand in comparison to the US or the UK. If you're getting basic anti-androgens such as Androcor, it can cost you from around £17 to around £55, depending on the dosage of what you are actually getting to last you for the month. And when it comes to getting estrogen or estrogen tablets, it can cost you as little as £18 to around £34 a month to get tablets. It is so easy to get medication here, and in terms of private healthcare, it's a lot more affordable. Prices do really range depending on what you want, the extent of care that you want. If you want to go to a clinic, let's say to get blood work done, to see a doctor, you could be paying from £100 or $120 or so every month to in the thousands. It depends on the type of clinic that you're going to and what you're actually looking for. You don't necessarily need to get blood work done, especially if you've been on a regimen for a while and you kind of know what you need. You might not even feel like you need to get blood work done. It's a huge relief to be around medical professionals and people inside the pharmaceutical industry who know about trans people. I cannot stress to you the amount of times I've walked into a pharmacy in the UK, and when I'm getting my estrogen pills or I've been getting patches, and the pharmacist or the person who's there, or the manager, is asking me, what do I need the estrogen pills for? Why do I actually need this? And it's like, well, I've been on this for years. So people have asked me, like, why do you need estrogen? Have you had a hysterectomy? Why do you need HRT? How long have you been on HRT? And you just won't get that kind of treatment here in Thailand. First of all, I feel like everybody just knows I'm trans, and that's okay. The pharmacists are very well accustomed to trans people, and they do have an idea of what a trans woman is and a ladyboy is, and pretty much most people in Thailand are aware of the katoe. It feels like you aren't that rare in a good way, and that is something that is definitely a relief. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is getting hormones in Thailand. Let me know down in the comments, have you ever been into Thailand? What parts have you been to? And are you planning on coming? Because it is a flipping wonderful, beautiful country.